never really felt like I should be here. I guess like most, I held tight to faith and hope, but all too quickly, I let them go. I paced the landscape, picking up what I could. Some things for building up, but trust me, not all of it was good. There was a time I was so high. I walked the plains of knowledge that led to the faith-filled sky, and I climbed high and higher still, from the rolling foothills of questions to the peaks of understanding, and still looked on in awe at the wisdom to come. I took a little bit of shade from the sun. I collected samples from every path that I walked on. I kept them in a tightly sealed backpack, but somehow these hands were unaware of the riches that had been entrusted to me, and I put it down somewhere way back and forgot to go back. I lost it along the way. I'd left these hands so far outstretched, trying to catch something in the light of day, that I missed it altogether. And I didn't even realise until I saw the day fade away, and I got lost in the night. I took rest on a rock, void of all hope. I'd slipped and fallen so many times that I swear my feet were broke. I got stuck in the product of the best made plans. They seemed to litter the entire expanse of the lands. Yet, even the darkest night had the promise of a dawn. You see, no matter how dark the night is, there is always a morning. I heard a whisper from the stream. It offered to carry me for a while, and that stream with its passion and its motion became my only strength for a while. It gave me safe passage down through the mountain. It took me through the thickest forest of tragedy to the reality that had yet to been revealed to me, right up to the edge of an oasis of possibility. And that night, trust me, you partied hard with everything created, for everything that was yet to be. The river brought me to the edge, but it was the breaking day that rescued me. It even illuminated a path that I had yet to see, and laid a path right through the middle, just ready for me. But of course it was me that had to walk it myself. So I stumbled along, the very best that I could, until all of the madness had cleared away, and I was left in a valley. Now they say in times gone past, hope had been grown in the trees, yet here it stood, barren and empty, all but a boy, sat cross-legged in the midst of the bleakest surroundings. He didn't even notice me. He was sat somewhere between what was and what is yet to be, had his hands outstretched desperately, trying to catch the wind. You see, no one had ever told him that he couldn't. He had a backpack of tightly sealed jam jars, and he was waiting patiently, desperately, trying to catch the wind. And that's where wisdom had led me. The next step on my journey, so I joined him right there in the valley. And we both sat cross-legged on the floor, with our hands outstretched to the sun expectantly, trying to catch the wind.